The game ended evenly, but you had some nice moves. Jumping the knight into the game guards the center. Controlling the center with a pawn after your opponent opts for an early knight move. The king's Indian attack prepares to develop the bishop, allowing black to build up a strong center, which white will later try to undermine. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. White puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. This lets your bishop step into the game. Your opponent places a pawn in the center, gaining space and control. You're bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. Creating a pawn chain. Nice development that allows kingside castling next move. You get a chance to force doubling of pawns. They had a better way to send a bishop into the game. Castling protects your king and activates your rook. They made a solid choice and castled same side as you did. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns. A straightforward recapture. Very good choice. You are now able to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. You had an opportunity to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. This is a fair trade. You recaptured the piece. Recaptures. You have a backward pawn, which is a weakness. Your best move was to develop further. They move the bishop to safety. With the bishop developed, you're building a more robust position. Another piece gets into the game for your opponent. You attack a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. The queen slips away as your opponent avoids material loss. That leaves your rook free to capture. This captures a free rook. You are threatening to win a pawn through a fork. They prevented you from being able to win a pawn through a fork. You win time by threatening a queen. This move puts their queen on a safer square. This is a fine move. This move connects their rooks, giving them a stronger position to work together. Well done, an excellent move. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. Very good choice. This move forces your queen to retreat, giving your opponent extra tempo. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. They've moved their knight closer to the center to boost its activity. This is a fine move. Their knight now occupies a secure outpost. That was a fair trade. A clear recapture. You calmly step the rook out of trouble. Their piece is now in a more active square. You trade off equal material. A straightforward recapture. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. They didn't find the right idea. You had a better option, but this is not bad. Precise move from your opponent. You kick the opposing queen with a pawn, forcing it away. Their better move was to move a queen to a more active position. You get it. Black's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. They move their king out of the check from your bishop. You had a chance to play something better. Their better move was to attack a pawn chain. Good thinking. This move puts your piece into a stronger, more active position. Their better move was to force to create a protected passed pawn for the opponent. You are now able. The bishop finds a new active square. They missed the right idea here. Makes your life much easier. Your best move was to move a queen to a more active position. This is the only move that works. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. This moves your queen to a safer square. This move gives you the opportunity to win their pawn. You calmly step the queen out of trouble. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. You missed an opportunity to capture a free pawn. Their best option was to activate the king by getting it off of the back rank. Nice fork, you'll be winning material. That was the only move. Yes, this is the way. They blocked the check from your queen. That pawn was yours for the taking. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. Good job. That's what I would have played too. They blocked the check from your queen. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. They blocked the check from your queen. Nice, definitely the right move. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. The game ended in a draw by repetition. They stopped the check by interposing a piece. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king.